So, this is me answering all of the questions that you guys have been sending to me over the past week. I'm just going to answer them all in order that I received them. I just kind of threw them all into one list, so I don't know who sent them to me. I can't remember, honestly. But I will answer all the judges' questions all at once, just because they're all kind of similar, I think. But anyways, your judges' questions. I'm not a judge. I don't know how they judge me, really. But I will give you the best information I can. First off, how do they judge you? If I remember correctly, Luke kind of explained it at the beginning of every section. Evening gown is based on your confidence, your walk. A lot of stuff is based on your stage presence and how you can kind of, this is going to sound so strange, but how you portray your personality through just walking. Or, yeah, that's probably the best way to say it, is you gotta have this kind of charisma, sparkle about you that just shows you without you actually saying anything. It's a little bit of a challenge, but that's the best way I can put it. So that's what they're judging you on for evening gown. Same thing for swimsuit is your confidence in your own body and how well, it's not so much on the fitness side of it, because, you know, not all of us have six-packs. Just saying. It's just keeping yourself healthy by eating clean, that sort of thing. Not so much about how many abs you have. How many judges are there? I know for my interview there was 4 judges. Preliminaries, I think there was 5. Honestly, couldn't tell you for finals night. I feel like there was like about 8 of them, something like that. And usually some of the same people carry over, but sometimes it's just a whole new panel of people. So I can't really tell you. It could be different this year too. What do they look for most? So that's kind of like, how do they judge you? They look for, I don't want to say star quality, but like the kind of the twinkle in your eye when you're on stage, and that just shows you. You got to show yourself off. This is the only chance you get, is when you're on that stage, aside from your interview. What do they look for overall? I think they're looking for just kind of like a well-rounded girl that is down to earth. I don't know. It's kind of hard for me to explain because it's me. Like, I was the one that they chose. I'm not sure how they came to the conclusion of me or why they thought I was different or better from other girls. But yeah, it's kind of a toss-up. They're all from different backgrounds, so they're all looking for something different. It's just they have to come to the same conclusion eventually. So it's all about what you put on stage and just try and be a good person. I don't know. And how can you stand out? Maybe if you do, like, I saw one girl, anybody from North Ontario that's coming will know that there was a girl named Emma. She was incredible. I loved her to death. She, during her evening gown walk, she did her pivot. And before she did the flick, as Sean likes to call it, she looked up and down and at the judges and then turned around. And it was just so minor, but it was really powerful in the way that it was like, what I always say when you're walking, I feel like somebody else asked about walking at some point. But somebody else asked about walking. For your walk and how you make yourself stand out kind of go hand in hand. For making your walk really powerful, you have to show yourself. So what I always say, when you step onto that stage, if you've seen Frozen, you'll know what I'm talking about. When Elsa's singing Let It Go, and she stamps her foot and builds the entire freaking castle, that's what you have to think of with every step that you take, that you are building this grand giant castle, that you are encompassing the audience and the judges all in your big aura. That's the kind of power you have to have with your walk. And then when you turn around, I always tend to leave my head behind so that it's like, for the first couple steps, so that it's like, yeah, yes, I just did that. Now watch me do it again. And then I turn around and walk. So you have to have this really overconfidence in yourself, or just self-talk going through your head, so that it gives you that real big power when you're there. But I really hope this helped you and answered some of your questions. But yeah, have fun, girls. I will send you another video soon. Hopefully this helps just a little bit. I will see you guys soon.